Namaste, Ashiji. Can I unmute and let everybody listen to the Vedic recitation?
Sunil Garu, can you please unmute and let us listen to the recitation, please, Sunil Garu?
Sure, Ashaji. The pre rituals are happening. As soon as the main rituals start, I'll unmute and then so that all of us can listen.
हरिहर कार्तिकेय नामधेयस्य धरणी ईश्वरी नामधेयस्याः सर्वेषां यजमानानां क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्य विजय अभय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्याभिवृद्ध्यर्थं समस्तमङ्गलावाप्त्यर्थं धर्मार्थ काममोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थं यः जन्मनि जन्मान्तरेषु कृत समस्त पापक्षयार्थं आध्यात्मिक आदिदैविक आदिभौतिक तापत्रय निवारणार्थं जन्मलग्नवशाद्ये ये ग्रहाः अरिष्टस्थानेषु स्थिताः तैस्ते क्रियमाण करिष्यमाण सकलारिष्ट निरसन पूर्वक शुभ एकादश स्थान फल प्राप्त्यर्थं सर्वेषां समस्त देवता प्रसाद सिद्ध्यर्थं चिंतित सकल मनोभीष्ट सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री परमेश्वर प्रीत्यर्थं सवत्स गो पूजनं करिष्ये निर्विघ्नेन प्रथमावाप्त्यर्थं श्री महागणाधिपति प्रार्थनां करिष्ये ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनामोपमश्रवस्तमम् ब्रह्मणस्पदाविष्णु महागणाधिपति ब्रह्मा स्मृताः कुक्षोदिताः सर्वे तद्देवा वसुन्धरा ऋग्वेदोऽथ दुर्वेद सामवेदो चतुर्वर्णः स्तुते दास्तुर्वे कलशब्दसमाश्रिताः गायत्रे सावित्रे शान्तपुष्टिकरे तथा आजान्मदेव पूजार्थं दुरतक्षयकारकाः गङ्गे च यमुने चैव गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धुकावेर्जले सन्निधिं कुरु। सहस्रशीर्षे षोडशस्य सूक्तस्य नारायणः पुरुषोऽष्टपञ्चाशत् पूजायां नियोगः। मंत्रपुष्पं समर्पयामि प्रदक्षिणं नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि प्रार्थयेत् नमो गोभ्यः श्रीमतेभ्यः सौरभेजेभ्यः एव च नमो ब्रह्मसुताभ्यश्च पवित्राभ्यो नमो नमः मनसाभीष्टप्रार्थनाः समर्पयामि मन्त्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्तोजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे अनेन कृतपूजनेन समस्तः गोमाता प्रियतां नमः तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि यदक्षरपदभ्यस्तं मात्राहि तद् भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण नमोऽस्तु देवसर्गविन्दमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि च दरिक्तानि क्षमस्व पुरुषोत्तम तत्सत्कृष्णार्पणमस्तु।
Ashaji, the puja is done. Go puja is done.
Now he's going to do the tour.
Sure. Namaste everyone. My name is Sunil Satyavolu from Vidyaranyam Go Sadanam. Vidyaranyam is located near Hyderabad, about half an hour from Hyderabad airport on the Srisailam highway. Here we have about 60 cows and 29 milking cows, part of calves and heifers as well. We have 8 different breeds that we are kind of preserving here. We aim to preserve more and more. The entire produce is consumed by the Veda Vidyardhis. We have over 120 Veda Vidyardhis from 6 different states. So for the audience, I can speak Hindi, English, Telugu. Kindly let me know if anybody needs any clarification. I can speak it and explain in any of these languages. I'm choosing English, assuming it is convenient to everybody. I can also speak in Hindi. Please let me know the majority so that I can choose that language to use the time effectively. So we have Ghir, Sahiwal, Punganur, Ongol, Podaturpu, Cholistani, Tarparkar, and what else? Tarparkar, yeah. We have, like I mentioned, Punganur is a native Andhra breed, which is kind of called mountain cow, which is pretty short in size. So currently our produce is about 15 liters because majority of the cows are pregnant. Ideally, we would like to produce our own ghee so that kids can consume healthy ghee from which they get energy, because they spend a lot of energy in the Vedic recitation and all that. to nourish them really well. We would like to offer them good dairy products like paneer and ghee and all that stuff, milk and also dahi. So, which is not possible at the moment because of the low milk produce at this point of time. And if we ever get into a 150 to 180 cows kind of a mode, assuming 50 set of cows each, one set will be milking, another set will be kind of pregnant, another set will be recovering from the pregnancy. This is how we will be able to meet our dairy needs, including the ghee, paneer, and various other aspects. And the ghee and other produces will also be used in the havan that happens every day in the Vidyaranyam uh, Havans and all that stuff. So the current setup, as you can see, is pretty uncomfortable for the cows, and especially for this season, it is becoming really painful. We put smoke and all that stuff to keep it warm. But these are the heifers which we are kind of extended our Goshala and then kind of built it. But ideally, they are supposed to have a convenient place as well, safe place, most importantly. Because of the weather conditions in the summer, they get extreme heat, and in the winter, they get extreme cold. So the facility at this point of time is not really great. Um, I'll now show you the Gopalak's stay. This is one room. Would like to show you the upper portion next to the fan. If you notice, that's broken because a tree branch has fallen. So it's a makeshift arrangement that we have done. And this is another place uh, where such a small place, the Gopalak stay, and they're not comfortable. And we don't expect them to give the best if they don't live in a very convenient place. So this is a buffalo calf. The mother is sick, so somebody left it here for us to requesting us to take care of it. And this is the fodder machine. So overall, this is the existing setup of Goshala. This entire thing is run by the donations, and the massive need is the healthcare for them. As you know, it's not easy to engage veterinary doctors for not for profit kind of stuff. They don't have that service motto. Not everybody, but some of them. Now I'll quickly move to the new facility that we have built. In the last rainy season, we lost a cow and a calf because of an extreme weather condition. We tried our best to give the care for, but that did not happen. So we kind of, in a warfoot manner, we have kind of tried raising funds, and we're still in the process of raising funds. We're not there yet, but we constructed the structure of the new Goshala. This is 60 feet by 80 feet. It can house close to 120 cows. And behind that, we have taken a 2.5 acres land lease for the cows who can graze, and then cows which needs attention, like pregnant cows and recovering from pregnancy, they will be tied into the Goshala. So that's how we said this size is adequate for us. Bigger than this was slightly complex for us to raise funds and all that stuff. So with this particular need to start the operations with the new Goshala, there are a bunch of requirements which I will request Sirisha ji to present in a while. But I'll quickly give you a tour of the new Goshala. This is, I mean, while building, sorry for some of you, it might be a repetition, but while building or before finalizing the structure, we have visited several Goshalas, and just to take the best practices and how do we optimize the expenditure and also give the best design aesthetics for all the cows, right? So keeping that in mind, we have arrived at this design. Kept a zero pillar kind of a structure in the center so that there are no obstacles for the cows and all that stuff. So it is being constructed now. The brick construction is for the fodder channel for all the cows, where we kind of put water and fodder alternatively. And the channels are created in such a way that there is less effort from the people. the Gopalaks, so that they don't find it very heavy while they're kind of working on these things, and they spend more time with the cows, on the cows. So this is the structure. Six tracks overall. It is tail to tail kind of a structure where the face comes on this side and then tail. So this is how the six channels have been kind of divided. We aim to segregate them based on their health condition and special care kind of requirements, and also based on the breed. So this way we can kind of put more energy on cows which needs more attention and let the other cows go. So if you can see the blue color tarpaulin there is the bunch of dry grass that is kind of placed there. That is where we took the 2.5 acres land lease. So the cows will exit from here. There will be a ramp here. So this is not a wall, actually. There will be a ramp. We said the tractor has to enter so that the fodder can come inside and it will be less operationally heavy for the Gopalaks. Tractor will just enter, we'll put the fodder in these channels, and the tractor will exit from this place. And this is how the cows will go through that channel and that road, and then go to that open 2.5 acres land. And then kind of they'll be able to kind of graze and spend some time outside instead of being tied all the time at one place. So on a nutshell, I tried showing you our existing setup and our upcoming setup as well. Any questions so far? Anything that you want me to dig deep? Asha ji?
Sunil Garu, I wanted you to go over, because we are having a time constraint, right? So could you please go over what you
Okay,
need, how can we help
okay,
you,
okay.
so that
Okay.
see, and you also
Sure.
want Sirisha to speak, so
Correct. Pooja garu,
Okay.
I mean, over to you. We can't hear you, Sirisha garu. We still can't hear you, Sirisha garu. You're on mute. Okay. So you need to give control to Sirisha garu to unmute. Swati ji, could you please help? And next, same with the Ramachari garu also. He will be talking in 10 minutes. Swati ji, could you please unmute Sirisha garu?
Thank you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Andy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I also need enabling the share, the desktop sharing.
Okay,
Asha ji?
presentation.
Yeah.
Swati ji, could you please help?
So while that happens, I'll basically explain why. So Sunil ji had done a wonderful job of walking you through the facility, but let me spend a couple of minutes in explaining you why Goshala as it is very significant for all of us, and why this facility's Goshala is a little bit more special for us. The Goshala is being run to nurture our Veda Vidyarthis. We have around 114 Veda Vidyarthis studying today at Vidyaranyam. And the goal that Guru Garu has set for all of us is 500 in the next 3 years. So Guru Garu always reminds us that yatha haro tatha manaha, which means that whatever that we eat, that's how we respond, and that's how our samskaras are. So desi gomatas, especially the milk that is not adulterated, is very, very important for our Vidyardhis. So running a Goshala, we are not the subject matter experts, but we have been learning, especially Sunil ji has been fronting all the effort to learn and run a Goshala. We are learning a lot of stuff and trying to continuously improve so that we can provide this milk and also ghee for our students. So I'll if can you see my I still cannot share my screen. Can you make me a host so that I can I can
Can
share?
somebody please help?
You go on, ma'am.
You're
You go on.
co-host now,
Yeah.
Srishji.
Okay, I can now. Hope you can all see the screen, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is the goal. So again, another USP of this organization is that we are not just giving Veda Adhyanam for our students. We are also giving them the 12th standard by the time they finish their Adhyanam here, so that they're ready for the society, and they also go into different fields. Our main goal is to create the policymakers for the next generation, so that the Vedic samskaram will make them good citizens and also take the responsibility of society's well-being. So that is the main. It's not very common Pathsala. I have not seen in the last 2 years any other Pathsala doing this holistic education. Not a buzzword, but the real holistic education. If you can see, the formal education, Vedic studies are well integrated, and kids are also taught Kshatram, which means that when they face some challenges in their life, they are not afraid, and the inculcated Kshatram will make them brave soldiers to fight those, whether it's at a personal level or at a society level. So that is one of the key things that Guru Garu has been focusing on. Just to give you a bird's eye view of the facility, this is the 7 acres land that Guru Garu had dedicated for this Pathsala. The pond, if you see the cursor of my mouse, this is the pond, that existing pond, and this is a banyan tree which is at least 150-year-old. The new facility that Sunilji had just showed you is at this place. So the new one is coming up. Google Images has not been updated yet. The current one is actually here. The one that you have seen is here. So as I said, Sunil and the team that is supporting Goshala have been making sure that we have different breeds and we are able to nurture and preserve those. But the main goal is also to support our Vidyardhis with the best milk products that we can give them. Sunil Garu, do you want to speak to the needs?
Sure, Ji. So like I mentioned yesterday, the Gopala quarter is equally important as Goshala, primarily because we can't expect them to give the best care and show empathy towards cows if they are not taken care well. So the quarters is something that we wish to construct for them. Currently, I have shown you the setup that they have. It's heights of humble that they're kind of adjusting to what we have offered them, and trying to still take care of the cows. But we personally don't believe it is right way. It is not sustainable. So it is super essential for us to build a decent quarters for all the Gopalaks. And we would like to build a healthcare center for cows. This has been a major concern for us because for whatever reason, if a cow collapses, then it's almost like gone kind of a setup. So it needs a crane which will lift the cow and all that stuff. So to build a healthcare center for cows and also cow lifting equipment is something that we need an urgent help. And for our new Goshala facility to come to life, we are kind of stuck with fans, lights, the entire electric items and the sound system. we wish to play the flute 24/7 for the cows in the Goshala so that they feel soothing and then they kind of relax, right? So that's something that we would like to do. And cow fodder machine, I have shown you the current one, which is not in a great shape, which we need in an urgent manner as well. So these are our immediate needs. And I'll go to the recurring cost slide now. So this has two major categories. One is cow feed, which takes about 3.5 lakhs per month for all the cows with the current existing cows count that we have, mainly to give nutritional values and all that stuff. Like I mentioned yesterday, the green grass to the dry grass to the other things that we are minerals that we are supposed to supply. We're not able to cater to that at this point of time, but we wish to do that. And Gopalak's salary and other miscellaneous expenses per month is going to cost about 1,20,000. So this is our recurring cost. So I've highlighted the immediate need and also the recurring cost. This will help us take the best care of the current cows. And what else do we need is to show Vidyaranyam as a destiny for all the Godanams, because this is not the place where we take the cows and send it somewhere else. We need them. We need another 80, 90 cows at least with the milking cows, and we choose them properly. Sahiwal Gir is something that we prefer because they are kind of milking good. They give good milk, at the same time easy to handle them. We have nice blood group of breeds here, the bulls, so that we kind of extend the family here a bit. So once we are at that level is where we stop buying the cows and we have our internal cows growing up and all that stuff. So this is what we need, and thank you so much for the opportunity. Any questions anyone has?
Sunil, Swami, is Gurugaru on the call? Gurugaru, can you turn on your video, or can he?
I think Gurugar should be able to.
Yeah, I think it's can somebody enable the video for Vidyaranyam profile? I would like to
It is turned on, Sirishaji, actually.
Video. Yeah, video.
I can
Gurugaru,
see.
can you turn on the video, please?
Yeah, Gurugar's video is on.
Is it on? And then I can see it. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
According to the plan, schedule, we had the cows which don't give milk. We were supposed to get a tour of that, and
Correct.
then
We
were
have.
going to take question and answer.
We-
So
Correct. We do have that. So do you want to finish that and then we'll take question and answer?
yeah, because we want to look at those cows because they are abundant.
ఓకే, అబ్సల్యూట్లీ. సో రామాచార్యులు గారు, కొంచెం మీరు వీడియో ఆన్ చేయండి, అన్మ్యూట్ చేసి మీరు మీరు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడండి, నేను ట్రాన్స్లేట్ చేస్తాను. ఆశాజీ, రామాచార్యులు జీ ఈజ్ రన్నింగ్ ఏ గోశాల బై నేమ్ విశ్వక్సేన గోశాల. This is in Vanaparthi on the Bangalore highway. He takes care of all the abandoned cows. So can somebody please make Ramacharya garu as co-host? His video is on already. రామచారి గారు కొంచెం మీరు అన్మ్యూట్. ఓకే, మీరు మాట్లాడొచ్చండి ఇప్పుడు.
ఓకే,
స్వామి చెప్పండి. స్వామి వినబడుతుంది.
విశ్వక్సేన గోశాల. మై నేమ్ ఇస్ సౌమిత్రి రామాచార్యులు. ఏం చెప్పాలి, మీరే చెప్పండి, మా గురించి తెలుసుగా మీకు.
Tell about the cows. How do you get the cows over here?
Sure. వీడియో ఆఫ్ అయింది చారి గారు, కొంచెం ఆన్ చేయండి. సో
ఆన్ చేసి ఉంది.
ఓకే. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద కౌస్ విచ్ ఆర్ అబాండెండ్ అండ్ రెస్క్యూడ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద స్లాటర్ హౌస్. ఇప్పుడు ఎంత? 400 ఉన్నాయి కౌస్.
350 ఉన్నాయి.
350 cows his Goshala has. All of them are not milking. They are unproductive, but they are rescued from the slaughterhouse, and they are also abandoned cows. So anywhere on that. చెప్పండి చారి గారు.
కవర్స్ ఇవన్నీ లోపల వెళ్ళాయి, రోడ్ సైడ్ కౌస్.
So all these cows were rescued from streets in a condition where cages of plastic was found in the stomach of these cows. And Chari Garu has been running this with self funds for a very long time, and now he has been able to gain some traction where he is still able to get some charity work or donations, but he's still looking for a lot. So all these cows you can see, this is a massive setup he was able to construct with the donations. And if you see,
We are not able to see any cows. Could you please switch
okay,
on the
video
video,
off
please?
అయిందంట చారి గారు.
అవునా?
నాకు కనిపిస్తోందండి. ఒకసారి ఆయన స్పాట్‌లైట్ చేయగలిగితే బావుంటుంది. లెట్ మీ సీ ఇఫ్ ఐ కెన్ డూ
Okay.
స్పాట్‌లైట్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీవన్. ఐ డిడ్ దట్. ఓకే. కెన్
ఓకే
ఎవ్రీబడీ సీ?
ఓకే యా శిరీష గారు కొంచెం మీరు ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ఒకసారి ఆఫ్ చేస్తారా?
ఓహ్! నేను ఇంకా చేయలేదు.
సారీ
యాహ్! సారీ.
Yeah. So this is if these are the cows, exactly same cows which were traumatized. They were scared to get into a vehicle because they knew that if they get into vehicle, they are going to go to slaughterhouse. Now, if they are able to relax here a bit, is only because of Ramachari Garu. And he has also built a healthcare center which we aim to build, and there are several other needs that he has. And he was initially running with his own funds. Now he was able to get some traction, like I mentioned. So all these cows, all the 350 cows are rescued, unproductive, and kind of rescued from the slaughterhouse, picked up from the streets, from the highways and all that stuff, and they are giving a proper care
Can you
here.
please rewind a little bit and say how are you rescuing these from the slaughterhouse? Are they going to give you permission to rescue them? Can
Okay,
you
so
please
what
tell
will
us the
happen?
process?
Sure. So there are a lot of volunteers who are working on the highways. Whenever they spot a vehicle carrying cows, they go and catch hold of them, look for the documentation. And such cows, if they have been identified as being moved to slaughterhouse, the nearest police station will get an intimation, and they will contact Ramacharil Garu that, okay, we are sending about 40 cows, 50 cows. So there is no limit to it, right? So the randomly cows keep coming to his place. So how that is how the rescue operation takes place. So all the cows at Vidyaranyam, when they grow too old, and I can't say the word burden, but if we are not in a position to take care of them, we send all our cows to Vishwaksena Goshala, because we know for sure those cows are taken care very, very carefully at Vishwaksena Goshala. That is the association we have between the organizations, and we have huge respect for Ramachari Garu. So that's how I thought it is in line with Swatiji's uh, uh, vision to kind of support cows which are abandoned or kind of rescued.
హాస్పిటల్ కట్టుకున్నాం అని చెప్పి.
So, like I mentioned, Ramachari Garu also built a hospital, which is the healthcare center for all the cows, which was recently inaugurated. I was fortunate to be part of it. I just imagine a cow which gives nothing. So he's trying to build a model where with the cow dung he's making the sticks, and he also makes Ganesha and bricks and all that, and dupe sticks. He's trying to make some product, not to commercialize it, but he has a lot of cow dung. He kind of offers it to people, and the sticks that is produced here are being used for last rites of several people. Looks like that's most auspicious thing to happen. That is how he is trying to. Sorry, Charigar, for saying this, but he's not well educated, but he's well learned, and his commitment and ethical values are like really, really high. So that's how me and Guru Garu, Sirisha Garu felt supporting this cause is really, really good. So the opposite side that you're seeing is the servant quarters. Close to 8 families stay there. That's where they basically live. So there's a guy by name Shiva. He's a backbone of the entire administration. So this is how only Ramachari Garu. So this is the stick that I was talking about, which is created using the cow dung, which is being used in havans and last rites and various other things. So ఓకే ఇది కూడా గోమయంతో చెప్పిందండి. ఓకే సో దిస్ ద రామ పరివార్ మేడ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ cow dung. Okay, so this is the mala japmala created with cow dung as well. So I'm kind of amazed with the innovation that's happening there. Any questions anybody has on Vishwaksena Goshala?
So can you tell us how do you need help from us to support you
Sure.
with your
ఇప్పుడు మనకి
day-to-day
ఇమీడియట్ నీడ్స్
feeding?
ఏంటండి? మనకి ఇప్పుడు మన అవసరాలు ఏంటో చెప్తే మన మేడం కి చెప్తే
అవసరాలు మెయిన్ ఒకటి పని వాళ్ళే, మెయిన్ పని వాళ్ళే.
వాళ్ళ సాలరీసా?
అంతే అంతే. వాళ్ళ పెద్ద 2.5 లక్షలు ఉంది.
ఓకే,
అంతే, అదే పెద్ద ప్రాబ్లం.
okay. So his major concern is to pay salaries to all the staff that he has, which is 2.5 lakhs per month, is what he's saying that his main concern. He was able to source the grass and all that stuff a bit with the donations he get, but the major thing which is a recurring cost is the salaries that he need to pay to the all the Gopalaks. That's the one and only help item he's looking for at this point of time.
What about if people want to just save the cows, feed the cows, and come and volunteer and help take care of the cows?
It is very much possible. It is happening. I will share some of the visuals which people from Hyderabad travel all the way and offer seva to Gomata. So that is very much possible and it is already happening. But more people will definitely attract more kind of services. So that way it is definitely possible, Ashaji.
I would let others to ask questions. So if anybody has questions, please raise your hand and we can unmute you to ask the question, or you can post your questions on the chat box, chat message.
Sure. One point which I want to clarify so that people don't get confused. Vidyaranyam Goshala is in Vidyaranyam Veda Patashala, which the cow produce is fully for the Veda Vidyardhis. And Vishwaksena Goshala is in Vanaparthi. It's a different location. It is a house for cows which are abandoned or rescued from the slaughterhouse. So these two are two different organizations. Sri Shashibhushana Somyaji Guru Garu is also on the call, who's the founder of Vidyaranyam. And Sri Ramachari Garu, who's the founder of Vishwaksena Goshala, is also on the call. So you can shoot the questions pertaining to these two entities so that we will answer them as appropriate.
I would also like to introduce Guru Garu, Shashibhushan Somyaj Garu. A little bit of background about him, because that's very important in the context of Vidyaranya. As I was mentioning earlier, he had started this all by himself without any donations with 2 students, and we have reached 114. He had dedicated his ancestral property of 7 acres for the Pathshala, and he also had spent all his lifetime earnings and savings on this Pathshala. So when we volunteers have started getting associated with the Pathshala, he was basically sold everything that he had, and on the verge of losing the last house that he had. So that's why we have huge respect for Guru Garu, because he's a man of action. Did not wait for the society to respond with donations, but did so. We have that's why Sunil and I and many other volunteers are associated with this Pathshala, because we cannot do this level of sacrifices that he did, but at least we can add a little bit of support from our side as the idea. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Vidyaranyam is in Vanaparthi, but where is the other location?
So Vidyaranyam is in Chipalapalli. This is on Srisailam Highway. This Vishwaksena Goshala is in Vanaparthi, which is on the Bangalore Highway.
Okay. Both are in the outskirts of Hyderabad, right?
Yeah, so Vanaparthi is about 3.5 hours drive from Hyderabad. And Vidyaranyam is about 1 hour drive from Hyderabad.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Thank you. People who are in Hyderabad, my humble request is to visit Vidyaranyam if your schedule permits. then you will see the work that's happening here. That's one thing which I wanted to request. But opening it up for questions, I know we have just 3 minutes left with the schedule. Please share, I mean, ask any questions you may have, any clarifications that you may need.
Also, we were going to look at Mahavir Garu's Goshala quickly. If Mahavir Garu, if you're here, please raise your hand so that we can have a look at your Goshala, please.
I see him, Mahavir ji, on the call. I just asked to unmute.
जी मैं हिंदी बात कर सकता हूँ या तेलुगु?
सर हिंदी में
जो
बोलिए,
भी
अगर तेलुगु में कुछ
हाँ।
ट्रांसलेशन करना है तो मैं कर दूंगा सर, आप हिंदी में बोलिए।
जी
Yeah, that's better.
ये हमारी जो गुंटूर का गौशाला है, इसका पूरा नाम है गुंटूर गौ संरक्षण संगम। ये 1938 में स्टार्ट हुई थी विथ 18 कोच, 18 गायों के साथ में ये शुरुआत हुई थी 1938 में। फिर धीरे धीरे गौवंश बढ़ता गया, अभी लगभग 900 गाय है। कंटिन्यू करूँ क्या?
कंटिन्यू करिए सर। सर आप
जी
अगर काउस के तरफ वीडियो दिखाए तो बेनिफिट होगा।
जी
हम
जी
लोग देख के आपको सुनेंगे सर। थैंक
हाँ
यू।
हाँ।
यहाँ बीमारी गायें भी रहते हैं।
ये मंदिर है यहाँ का।
जी हाँ।
यहाँ पर सुबह सुबह रोज गाय और बच्चे की पूजा होती है, गौ पूजा। कोई भी लोग आते हैं तो इसकी प्रदक्षिणा देते हैं। अभी चालू है, लोग यहाँ पर आए हैं और प्रदक्षिणा दे रहे हैं, फिर अंदर चलते हैं। ये सफाई चल रही है, इसके लिए कौस को सब एक जगह इकट्ठा किया गया है। अभी इनका नाश्ते का टाइम है।
ये गांव घूमते नहीं है, ऐसे बांध के रखते हैं उसे।
जी नहीं, बांधी हुई नहीं है,
ये घूमते
एक शेड है
नहीं
उसके
है।
अंदर खड़ी है।
नहीं नहीं, खेत वीत नहीं है।
खेत
घूमना चाहिए ना गाय को।
नहीं, सिटी के अंदर है ना, सिटी के अंदर है। हमने अभी 4 एकड़ जमीन ली है यहाँ से 10 किलोमीटर पर, तो उसका काम अभी चालू होगा और विद इन 6 महीने के अंदर गाय शिफ्ट हो जाएगी वहां पर। अभी तो यही सिस्टम है, 1 घंटा यहाँ रहेगी, फिर इनको छोड़ दिया जाएगा।
कितने काउस है इधर?
ये ये फ्रंट पोजीशन है, पीछे भी गाय बहुत है, मतलब टोटल मिला के 900 है। और पूरी वाइट, मतलब ओंगोल ब्रीड है, जर्सी गाय नहीं है यहाँ पर।
ये हेल्थी नहीं है ना ऐसे रखने को, सबको इकट्ठा करके। आपको कैसे हेल्प चाहिए हमसे?
वो देखिए, अभी आप यहाँ आएंगे तो तब आपको मालूम पड़ेगा कि हेल्दी जितने जगह कम मिलती है, थोड़ा क्या घूमने में हेल्दी नहीं हो सकती। बाकी खाने की कोई कमी नहीं है, 3 समय देते हैं, सुबह घास, फिर दाना, फिर दोपहर में हरी घास, और शाम को फिर सूखी घास।
इनको कहाँ से लेके आते हैं आप, ये सब काउस को?
जी,
I think we lost him. Sunil Garu, we lost him, I think.
No, I can see the video. He is also in unmute. I think he should be able to. महावीर जी, can you, I mean, थोड़ा बात करिए, यहाँ मैं सुना नहीं दे रहे।
नहीं तो क्वेश्चंस ले सकते हैं, किसी को क्वेश्चंस है तो। और आपका कांटेक्ट नंबर पूछ रहे हैं, इफ यू कैन शेयर कांटेक्ट नंबर। somebody mentioned Guruji, which Guruji's contact number, Amma? Sukanya? She says Ramacharyalu. If you could share your contact number. This is how many of these cows are abandoned? How many are cows are, you're able to get the milk? Video, can we have ask some questions? Our Sunita Amma will be coming here. हमारा सुनीता जी इधर आ रहे हैं, तो यू नो वो विजिट करके इधर मेडिटेशन करेंगे, ताकि हम रियल में एक्सपीरियंस लेना चाहते हैं। तो अभी सबका वी हैव ओनली 25 people because everybody is going to work. If anybody has any questions, masters, you can go ahead and ask. Otherwise, we can end the session because we are not able to hear anything.
Any
Thank you
question
to
from my side?
yeah. Go ahead if
I'm
you
here.
have any questions. There is some
Yeah.
chat messages. Thank you so much for this tour, Andy. We are so grateful that we could see the cows, and my heart really goes out to the cows which are abandoned because I could feel the energy from there. So we will, set up another time to talk and discuss with Sunita ji because everybody's work time. We had to do the Go Puja in the morning. That's why we thought we'll have this tour. And thank you so much, Sunil Garu, Sirisha Garu, and all the Gopalakas and all the people who explained us. Um, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Asha ji, for the opportunity, and we
Thank you,
feel
thank you
blessed
so much.
to take part in the Guruji's most important day with the Go Puja. Thank you so much for giving us an
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. Sunita ji will be coming here. Mahavir Garu, Sunil Garu, Sirisha Garu. So you will have a really a blessed time with Sunita ji, and we look forward to supporting you all in this efforts.
Thank you.
So we will continue to collaborate with you and see how we can all help you.
Sure. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
This was great. This was great presentation. Thank you so much, Sirisha Garu, for taking your time and really explaining it to us in detail about your plan and goals. We really look forward to more people coming and creating such goshalas to help and save our cows. Thank you so much for the puja as well. Um, you know, um,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thanks,
Thank you so
everyone.
much, everybody, for your time today.
I guess we can end the call.